Okay, here we are at the Branching Out Expo, and I'm with Donna. Donna, nice to see you today.
Nice to see you too.
Well, let's hear all about it. What is the Families Branching Out?
Families Branching Out is sponsored by Kenosha County, Kenosha County Association for Home and Community Education. We're a service and an education organization. And the reason we started this 5 years ago was we found out there were a lot of resources in the community that people didn't know about. And kids, by emphasizing more on the kids, but we have things for every age from 2 to 92. And the county fairs here, we've got the Aging Disabilities Resource, we have Head Start, the Culver's is new this year, and then at 10 o'clock the Channel 4 TV mobile weather unit is coming in. There'll be a fire truck and a rescue squad out here shortly. But we are trying to, like we say, bring the resources of the community to the community. And last year, the vision screening referred 15 kids for eye testing through the Lions Club with their vision screening here.
Well, I'll tell you, being the fifth year, I'm just so surprised on how many you have. I'm
Yes.
going to guess it grown over the years.
It has. We have 39 exhibitors this year, and we have, I think, 5 new ones. Every year we get a few new ones.
And maybe we could talk about this Kenosha County Association for Home and Community Education. What is that?
It's a group that started through the University of Wisconsin Extension. Kenosha's group started in 1951, so it's 75 years. In fact, it started the same month I was born. And we have monthly meetings, not like 9 months of the year with our clubs, but we have several education programs throughout the year where our people come, they view the program, and they take it back to their club and teach it to their club, but also the general public comes to them too. The one coming up on the first Thursday in May is on frauds and scams, and the extension educator is putting that on for us. And we do get, we just had a Badger Talks program on the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. We are a national organization. We have 42 counties in the state of Wisconsin with clubs, and we have 6 districts. So we have at the state level and at the national level, there's 11 organizations. And we actually started back in 1919 when Extension would go into the homes and they would teach people how to sew, cook, manage their budget. And from there, it progressed into HCE clubs.
If people want more information, is there like a website or anything?
There is a website. If you, it's www.wahceinc.org. And if you go to that, there's a lot of different links. And if you go under contacts, you can find where the counties are within the state who also have organizations. And there is an organization in Illinois, too. So if you live across the border, they could contact the Lake County Extension Office and find out information for Illinois Extension. We do also, as an HCE organization, we have this program called Wisconsin Bookworms. There's a flyer there for it. We've been reading books to kids and purchasing them. We fundraise and we purchase books. In Kenosha now we're reading to 225 kids, and we go into the classrooms 7 times a year. We read to the kids and they get to keep the book. And this month we read the 1 millionth book. We've purchased 1,017,000 books so in the last 28 years.
Donna, I got to say, this is just for me being the first time, it's really impressive that you got so many booths here, and we're looking forward to talking with them. And Donna, thanks so much for telling us today.
Thank you.
And I'm with your name?
Jerry Moore. I'm Vice President of Kenosha County Association for Home and Community Education.
All All right, Jerry, and let's hear about that association. What is it? All
Yeah, we're a service learning organization founded in 1951, and we used to be known as Extension Homemakers, affiliated with UW Extension. And now we're a completely voluntary organization, and there were three of us that started this event 5 years ago to grow our organization and to grow networking within the community.
Give me just a quick overview of what's going on today.
Sure, it's an intergenerational family fun event which started with a walk run with Prevention Services Network, and we have 45 exhibitors and nonprofits that are sharing resources of the valuable resources we share in Kenosha County, and we have procured grants and monies and gift cards from various businesses, and so we're able to give the kids free backsacks, free goodies, free hot dogs, free Culvers, and have a lot of fun, and their parents can learn and grow, and we can all share together.
So we're in front of what, bookworms?
This is the Wisconsin Bookworms Project, which is part of HCE, which is our shortened name, Home and Community Education. And we are in our 27th year in Kenosha reading books at Head Start, and we read at the Learning Center in Kenosha and at Brass School and also in Wilmot Head Start. We fundraise for books, and each child receives 7 books a year. And we have about 20 readers throughout the county that read.
And then anything else you'd like to say about the expo?
This has been a wonderful opportunity, I think, to network. A lot of the people are returning, and they say it's one of their most enjoyable things. Stephanie from the Sharing Center, for example, she's been a wonderful advocate. She's brought us a lot of different vendors and exhibitors, and everybody is getting to know one another. And originally we were only going to do this for a year or so, and now we're year 5, and it's just getting easier and easier because people are coming to us. So we think it's a wonderful opportunity.
I'm Richard Schmerling, and I'm here with Lou Molitor at the Family Expo here at the Kenosha County Center. So tell me about the exchange.
The Exchange Club comes here every year. We've been invited to our pinwheel garden out at the race out on earlier in the morning, and then we're here at the Expo. The Exchange Club is a community service organization that does programs in child abuse prevention, service to young people, community service, and Americanism projects.
And this is a great event. And you've been doing this for about 5 years now?
I think this is our 4th year that we've been here, so it's close enough to 5.
Yeah.
And we enjoy it. It's a good crowd. People are curious as to what's going on, not only in the city but the county, and we enjoy coming here.
And it's always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, you too, Rich.
Now, we are with your name?
I'm Jacob Montesano. I'm the newest meteorologist at TMJ4 News in Milwaukee.
Excellent. So what do we got here that you brought?
So this is called the Chaser. It's basically a storm vehicle. Lets us go out into the field where the thunderstorms or really any kind of active weather is actually going on. Because we only know so much from looking at radar and from the studio, but it's good to get an actual view of the thunderstorm. And obviously, safety is our number one priority. We're not driving into the thunderstorm. We're trying to drive near it to get a good view of it. And some cases in, unfortunate situations for those getting affected by it, but in good situations for us, we can actually get a view of where the tornado is. We had it out several times last week with those severe weather events, and we actually got some pretty good views of not necessarily a tornado, but definitely some rotation in those clouds up front.
I see some equipment on top and some stuff inside. Maybe you could talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so basically what's nice with the Chaser is we have a roof camera, and that we can actually pan the camera around to face the thunderstorm. So if it's east, south, northwest, wherever we're in position, wherever the storm is, we can aim it at the thunderstorm and broadcast live while we are aiming that camera while we're doing live tornado coverage. That's from anywhere in our viewing area. So last week we were down near Lake Geneva when the thunderstorm rolled through, got some pretty good views of the thunderstorm, and it really helped the meteorologists in the studio. I was one of the meteorologists in the studio. It helped us paint a picture of what was actually happening, because when you look at the radar, you only can know so much. But when you look at the actual thunderstorm, it helps us gauge a little bit better. And you can easily switch between the roof camera, the camera that points out front of the vehicle, and there's also a camera that points to you sitting in the passenger seat to talk directly to the viewers. So it's very convenient the way you can just switch between cameras, and immediately it's live broadcasted on our station.
If people want to learn more about TMJ4 meteor weather, where should they go on the website?
Well, TMJ4.com is the best place to go, but we actually really encourage people to send in photos. So that's TMJ4.com/share. And from there, you can submit photos, and we very often will show those photos on air. And when it comes to showing photos of thunderstorms, again, safety is number one priority. You never should put yourself in danger, but we love to receive those reports and photos.
Oh, and I'm with your name.
Carolyn Frisch,
Carolyn, it's nice to see you with the...
United Way of Kenosha County.
All right, for those who don't know about the United Way of Kenosha County, what is it?
United Way of Kenosha County invests in high-performing programs in our community, and we also have our own programs in which we run that kind of fill the gap where other folks are able to do that. So.
And let's hear what some of the programs are.
So some of the programs that we run is the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program that runs during tax season, provide over 1,000 residents each year with free tax preparation services. We also run a reading tutoring program called Readers Are Leaders that supports over 100 students annually in the Kenosha Unified School District with their reading. And one of the things that we're here talking about today is Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, which is in 6 zip codes in western Kenosha County. So folks that live in western Kenosha County that have children that are 0 to 5 years in age can sign up for this free book program. They get a book each month right to their doorstep for their children. If they start at the age of 0 and up through 5, they can get 62 books for their family library.
What did you bring at the booths today?
So in addition to Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, we have education for both adults and children to help with their financial education. And we have resource information on 211 as well as housing information and other social service information that folks need to use. We've got lots from our partner organizations. One of the things that United Way does is invest in high-performing nonprofits in our community like the Sharing Center, Shalom Center, Hope Council, and many more. So we've got information from each of those organizations as well. Many of them are here today too with information, but we make sure to get that information out to folks here in the community through this event.
If people want more information about the United Way of Kenosha County, is there like a website or phone number?
Yeah, definitely. Well, first of all, follow us on our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok. We do it all. And then also for our website, it's kenoshaunitedway.org. And if anybody has any questions for us, if they want to call our office, we're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the number is 262-658-4104, or they can email us at info@kenoshaunitedway.org.
Once again, Carolyn, United Way of Kenosha County is an excellent resource in the community. They put on great events, and thank you so much for talking with us today.
Well, we appreciate your support. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing people out in the community.
Expo, and I'm with your name.
Bobby Nash.
Bobby, what booth are we at?
We're at Equus Workforce Solutions. We do food share employment and training, W-2, which is Wisconsin Works, and also transitional jobs.
What did you bring at your booth today?
One of the things that we're promoting is the ability for any of these programs to help people find work, find jobs. And we can do skills training, help them prepare, career exploration, resume workshops, work with them on figuring out what employers are looking for and help them hopefully put them on a path towards success. And to that end, thank you for asking, Jason, which I know you were, is that we are in coordination with the United Way of Kenosha County and our local workforce board, Southeast Wisconsin Workforce Board. We are going to be doing what's called the Success Fair. It's at the Kenosha County Job Center on June the 5th. And we expect to have about 70 vendors. We're excited about it. It's going to be a job fair and a resource fair. So it's going to be lots of information for people, lots of opportunities. You really don't want to miss it. Versity will be there to do a blood drive, which we're excited about. So that alone is a reason to come out and help your community. We'll also be there to, Kenosha County Food Bank will be there to provide food box giveaway. The DWD Mobile Courier Lab will be there, so we're excited about them coming out and supporting the event. There'll be a lot going on. So if it's not for you, you got to tell your friends and neighbors to come out, because there's going to be something for everybody that's going to be there. And we really encourage you to come out on June the 5th at the Kenosha County Job Center. and it's on 8600 Sheridan Road, South Sheridan Road.
If people want to learn more about Equus, is there a website or phone number where they can find more information?
Absolutely. We encourage you to engage with your local job center. If it's Racine County, Kenosha County, any of those places, that's going to be the primary way for you to engage with our services because we represent so many programs. Personally, for the Food Share Employment and Training, if you visit readyfsetgo.org, readyfsetgo.org, you'll be able to see exactly what Food Share Employment and Training can do for you.
I'm Richard Schmerling. I'm here at the Kenosha County Family Branching Out Expo with
Carly Schwer with Kenosha County Parks.
Well, tell me all about the Kenosha County Park.
Yes, so we have 8 county parks throughout Kenosha County, some on the west side, some on the east, and we focus on getting people out in nature, lots of family-free events. So we are partnering with a lot of great organizations this year. We have yoga in the park and Pilates in the park through the Wellness Collective downtown. And then we also have Wednesday and Thursday night concert series at Old Settlers Park and Bristol Woods Park. So lots of free family events. And then finally on Fridays we have movie night in the park at Petrifying Springs.
If somebody wanted more information about the Kenosha County Parks, is there a website they can go to?
Yes, so we are on the Kenosha County website under the Parks Department, and we have a little events tab, so you can take a look at that. We also have a Facebook and Instagram.
Well, very nice talking to you today, and thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
I'm Richard Schmerling. I'm here at the Kenosha County Center at the 5th Annual Families Branching Out Expo with...
Hi, my name is Arish Merchant. I'm part of Culver's, and we have the Culver's in Paddock Lake, Pleasant Prairie, Gurney, Illinois, and Zion, Illinois.
Now, this is your first year with this event, and congratulations on that, and we hope to see you again next year.
Thank you. The community has done so much for our restaurant, so it's just a small way for us to give back to the community. We love being here. We love being part of Salem Lake, so thank you guys so much.
And thank you for your time today. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
I'm with your name.
Sue Benning.
Shelley Becker.
All right. So we are at the Hope Council. For those who don't know about the Hope Council, what is it?
Well, we offer a variety of services. We do outreach and education and referral services, and we offer a support group for families and friends of people with substance abuse issues, and we have peer support, and that's Shelley.
I do the peer support, and it's walking alongside people that are going into recovery or thinking about recovery. And from my lived experience and training with the state, I offer, and it's a free service along with the group. Most of our services that I do are free.
Where are you guys located? Where the Hope Council is located?
6103 39th Avenue.
Okay.
Just a block down from Pialis.
Yes. Well, yeah, I like your booth today. What do you have at your booth?
We have Hopeful Howie. That's our mascot, and he would have been here today, but he didn't want. He wasn't that helpful today.
He's had a lot of events. It's fun.
Well, this is a great event. And you got some coloring books?
Yes, we have some coloring books, again featuring Hopeful Howie. We have some multicolored bracelets, pens, flyers.
And if people want to learn more about the Hope Council, is there like a website or number? Let's hear all about it.
We're at www.hopecouncil.org.
I'm Richard Schmerling. I'm here at the 5th Annual Families Branching Out Expo with...
Kim Grasser, volunteer at Hospice Alliance.
Well, tell me all about Hospice Alliance and what you do for the community.
Hospice Alliance is a not-for-profit, community-based organization that provides both palliative and hospice care in the community and at facilities for Kenosha County and Racine County residents. We provide support for families and patients in need of end-of-life care, and as well try to add life to their days. We have a veteran support program, therapies such as music therapy, aromatherapy, dog therapy, a number of volunteer opportunities for anyone who might want to volunteer with the organization, and we're here to provide care and help.
If somebody wanted more information about your organization, how could they get that?
Sure. We have a website, hospicealliance.org, and as well, our number is 262-652-4400. And you can contact us through the website or by calling that number and ask questions and get any initial information that's needed.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me today, and thank you for what you do for our community.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Jade, what booth are we at today?
We are from Summit Credit Union. We're in Kenosha, right off of Green Bay Road in front of Lowe's. So we've been in the area in Kenosha for about 4 years, I think. And but we're based out of Madison, Wisconsin. But yeah, we've been in there for a little while.
What do you have at your booth yet, Toff?
Well, what we're doing is we're giving out some piggy banks for the kids, and then just kind of getting them to, think about money and, their future. We have some coloring pages for them to just color what they would like to buy if they ever had the money to buy it. So we've had some that have drawn pictures about saving money for college. Some want to save their money for a laptop, a car, that kind of thing. So just kind of getting, the ideas started about saving money. Yeah.
If people want to learn more about Summit, is there like a website or social media?
Yes, so we're summitcreditunion.com. Are we on any other platforms?
Yeah, we're on all the platforms.
All of the platforms. So Facebook, Instagram, all of them.
All right, what's your name?
Eric Bradley.
And what booth are we at today?
This is Rogers Behavioral Health. We are a nonprofit mental health recovery treatment center, headquartered in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, where we've been there for 120 years. We have a location in Kenosha, which is on Highway 50, just near the Woodmans. So we treat depression and anxiety and OCD and substance abuse, and we treat it at a higher level than your typical outpatient therapy. So we have partial hospitalization programs and what we call intensive outpatient, where somebody would come to us day after day for about 4 to 6 weeks, full days or half days of treatment. They get a whole team of professionals working with them. They have some individual time, some group time, so they're around their peers that are struggling with other things similar to them. So we're out here in the community just obviously helping to break down stigma of mental health and just help people understand the programs that are available for them in their community.
Is there like a website or social?
Yeah. Our website's an unbelievable resource. It's rogersbh.org, and there they can learn about our programs. They could also see a lot of patient success stories that kind of can guide them through their own journey.
I'm Richard Schmerling. I'm here at the 5th Annual Families Branching Out Expo with
Dave Giordano, Executive Director at Root Pike Win.
Well, tell me about your fine organization.
Yeah, our organization is a 501c3 nonprofit. We help restore and protect the watersheds here in southeastern Wisconsin. We've done this now for over 25 years.
Wow, that's amazing, 25 years. And what's your latest project?
One of our biggest projects right now is the restoration of the south branch of the Pike River. We're working with Kenosha County and the Army Corps of Engineers to help restore this impaired waterway. It'll be about 1.5 miles long, about 250 acres of wetlands that'll be restored, and we want to turn that back into a public place as well.
And tell us what's going on your table here today.
Yeah, so what we do, one of our programs is called Respect Our Waters. We help educate kids on how what we do on the land affects the water. So what we do is we show them things like salt. If you have salt on the roads, what happens to that in southeastern Wisconsin? Well, when it rains, you can see that salt ultimately ends up in our waterways, our rivers, and our lakes. We don't have any saltwater fish here, so when you put salt in our waters, it starts to kill things. And we don't want that because our Kenosha community is a Lake Michigan community, and we don't want to contaminate our lake. So 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon of salt can contaminate 5 gallons of water forever. So we try to teach kids and their families about not using salt, picking up things like dog poop, fertilizing less, using more native plants. All these things together create a healthier ecosystem, as well as help improve our water quality.
If somebody wanted more information and wanted to get involved and help your organization, where could they go?
Yeah, if you go to rootpikewin.org, you will find all kinds of different things that you can get involved with, whether that's volunteering, also all the projects that we're involved with, and just education about water quality and stormwater runoff, how to do better in your yard and at your office and maybe at your church, different things that related to landscaping, native landscaping, that help reduce flooding and help boost things like pollinators and sequester more carbon.
Thank you so much for your time today.
And what's your name?
My name is Donna Doyster. I'm president of the Paddock Lake Lions Club.
Okay, let's hear all about it. What's the Paddock Lake Lions Club?
Well, there's 4 Lions Clubs in Kenosha County. We're the only one west of the interstate. We do a lot of community things, one of which is doing vision testing. We normally go into schools and do whatever grades they want us to do every fall, and we cover most of the west of the eye schools. We also bring it to events like this. We use an optic scanner so they don't have to read the charts. This reads their eye. And if there's a problem, we can print out a little ticket they can bring to their regular eye doctor that he can follow up on it.
Where are you located, the Paddock Lake Lions Club?
Our meetings are the 3rd Thursday at the Paddock Lake Village Hall. And we also have a social meeting earlier in the month to share other news we have and events coming up and such.
And if people want more information about the Lions Club, is there a website or social media?
They can contact me on my phone, I guess, 262-332-0023. And we also do fundraising events. That money that we raise at the fundraisers is used then in the community. For instance, we just finished a flower sale. And from that flower sale, we probably will make around $3,000. And with that, it goes back into the community. We just contributed to a PTSD fund for the veterans. And we also donate to mostly anybody that comes up with a good reason and can substantiate where the money is going and why they need it. We also help fund a state Lions camp. And the state Lions camp is for kids that are hearing impaired, blind, diabetic, and other physical things that need special attention. And each camp is just for that. So all the blind kids are in one camp, all the diabetic kids in another camp, so they know that there's people out in the world that are just like them and they aren't the only ones. And these camps are free for the kids. So for that, they would have to just look up Wisconsin Lions Camp. It's in the Stevens Point area, and there's more information that cues right up with that.
Well, once again, the Paddock Lions Club is just an excellent organization in the community, and we thank you so much for talking with us today.